What's up, guys? Swift here covering everything Chicago Bears. Today I have my Bears Vikings preview for tomorrow's game. Let's get right into it. So there are a couple behind the scenes storylines at play here with the Minnesota Vikings. The first being the fact that the Vikings offered their GM job to Ryan Poles first, and we ended up stealing their GM candidate. The other being the Vikings tried to trade up to take Justin Fields last year. That would have been my nightmare. Having to go against Fields twice a year with Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook, the Vikings offered the Panthers multiple picks to move up from 21 to number 8 last year to land Justin Fields. The Panthers not only declined the trade offer, but also released a video of the phone call.
This is Minnesota right here. Hello? Yeah, we're open-minded.
They won't do next year's one. They'll do 90-43.
No. Nope.
Luckily, as Bears fans, neither of these things happened. Fans might be down on Fields right now, but I guarantee he would look a lot better so far if he would have ended up in Minnesota. We don't have the weapons that they do, and fans need to have a little patience. One of the proposed rumors on the table with the Vikings and their pursuit for Ryan Poles was that they had a rumored trade offer from the Colts. The Colts were offering a third-round pick for Kirk Cousins. After Poles spurned Minnesota and joined the Bears, the Vikings moved on from that trade and decided to go all in again for at least one more year with Kirk Cousins. Things could have ended up very differently if Poles would have ended up in Minnesota, though. Our rivalry with the Vikings has gotten deeper and stranger over the last couple of years. We avoided the nightmare of them getting Justin Fields, and we landed who was, in my opinion, the dream candidate at GM. A guy who is a scout at heart, is very intelligent, and embodies what I think it takes to lead this franchise back to success. Anyway, those were just some of the interesting storylines I wanted to touch on heading into our matchup. But let's get right in to what to watch this weekend versus the Minnesota Vikings. Bears come into this game with 16 sacks and 67 pass attempts, meaning we are getting sacked 23.9% of the time, and we are running the ball 62% of the time, both league highs. You break down the comparisons here, the Bears' total offense is 31st, the Vikings is 17th. Our passing offense comes in at 32nd, the Vikings is 12th. Our rushing offense is third best in the NFL, while the Vikings are all the way down at 22nd. As far as defense is concerned, we have the 21st defense, the Vikings have the 27th ranked. Our passing defense is 4th ranked, Vikings is 26th. And our rushing defense is worst in the NFL at 32nd, and the Vikings come in at 23rd. So after going through all the ranks there, the Bears have the third best rushing attack in the NFL, but are dead last in passing. Meanwhile, a similar story but reversed on defense. Chicago has the fourth best passing defense, but are dead last when it comes to stopping the run. So what should we expect when the Vikings have the ball? They've had more success passing, thanks in large part to Justin Jefferson, who is always an X factor, but I expect a more run-heavy approach as we simply have failed to stop the run. The Vikings rank 22nd and haven't had much ground success yet, but Dalvin Cook is still one of the best backs in the league and can't be forgotten about. Vikings also have two other capable targets on offense with Adam Thielen and Irv Smith Jr. So even though this is not a highly ranked offense, they make big plays and put up points. Stopping Dalvin Cook is going to be key. So far, other than the 49ers game, we have not been able to stop the run. Packers and Giants in particular ran the ball all over us. So shutting down Dalvin Cook will go a long way in determining the outcome of this one. The Vikings are still very capable of attacking through the air, but if we allow Dalvin Cook to get going, that will just set up the play action, and Justin Jefferson will do even more damage. Our run defense is key in this game, and if they don't improve, teams are going to continue running on us all year long. As far as when the Bears have the ball, Expect to see a heavy dose of the ground game as the Vikings rank 23rd versus the run defensively. I do have some good news about the passing game, though, as the Vikings are even worse at stopping the pass. This will also be our first game without strong winds or any kind of rain. We will be playing indoors, so for those reasons alone, I expect our passing offense to perform a little bit better. David Montgomery should be making his return. I expect a heavy combination of him and Khalil Herbert tomorrow. I'm going to be redoing how I do these weekly previews. I want them to stand out a bit more, and I want to get them out a little bit earlier. I might use a couple of plays from all 22 on each team to show what they do on offense and defense. I have some ideas in the work. This one took a bit too long, and also YouTube had issues all day today. I was unable to upload anything. I have another video that I finished that I wasn't able to release, and it's a little late now, so I'll release that one on Monday morning. But I wanted to get this out tonight. Anyone going to the game tomorrow, be safe and have fun. I'm hoping for a Bears win. This one is going to be tough. I do not think the Vikings are as good as most national media pundits make them out to be. Similar to us, they are not as good as their 3-1 record indicates. But they're a better football team than us right now. This should be a good game. It comes down to whether or not we can stop the run and if we can get into the end zone. Thanks for watching. I have a few videos I didn't quite finish this week as well that are a bit longer. Look out for those over the next couple of days. Stay tuned, and until next time, bear down.